What is going on, everybody? I am back with another Pokemon X and Y video. Here is my first ever Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a random passerby that I do not know. And my team is I'm still seeing how well it works out. And when you see this battle, you will realize how happy I am with this team right now. But when I saw this man's team, I was like, what is going on? I don't know, like, I don't even know a lot about these teams yet. Well, I kind of do, like, I watch other YouTubers' videos, but when I looked at this man's team, it looked like, I don't know, there's like a Mewtwo in here. I don't know, let's just get right into it. So, he's going to lead off with his Aegislash as a decent move, I would say it would be, and I'm going to lead off with my trusty Sanderson, and he's going to go for the King Shield, and I go for the Sandstorm. And Sandstorm really worked out well in my favor. You'll see why, as I mentioned in the last video with the Sand Vial, how I thought it was going to work really well, and it did work really well in this battle. I'm very happy about that. And so I'm going to go for the Earthquake, as I guess he decided to switch his stance. That Earthquake did about 80 or like 75 or 80%, something like that. But he goes for the Splash Cannon. It does about close to 45%. And then he switches back as I go for the Dragon Claw, thinking he would switch, but he didn't. So I went for the Dragon Claw and get that stat loss there, but no big deal. I then went for the Earthquake, but he goes for the King Shield again, and it failed. And I laughed really hard at that. So I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, free kill right there, so well done by Sanderson, I believe. So then he sends out this Mewtwo, and I'm thinking, I don't know. I kind of wanted to switch out, predicting something. So I switched out into my Battletoad, thinking he would go for the Psychic type move. And actually, he goes for the Mega Evolution, and he goes with Ice Beam. So I guess a lucky prediction there on my part. Didn't know he had an Ice Beam on this set. I'm completely oblivious to this man's team. I don't even know, but he goes for the Ice Beam, and I go for the what, I don't even know what it's called. I'm so bad with moves right now, I can't even think. I'm too excited about my first match. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, but he goes for the Aura Sphere. I think he takes me out, actually. Yeah, he does. Wow. I didn't go for the thing. I just went in for the comfortable switch, but now I know he has Aura Sphere, so thinking he's going to use Aura Sphere again, or actually no, never mind. I switch into Speedy, my Speedy here, and he goes for Ice Beam, but with the Sand Vial, I avoid it. Oh yeah, I switched in because I wanted to paralyze him. I didn't think I would do anything to this Mega Pokemon right here, so Mega Mewtwo is a monster. So I wanted to paralyze him, I switched in, and he missed the Ice Beam with the Sand Vial, very luckily, and that's why I like the Sand Vial set that I got going on here. But either way, I'm eating up that Ice Beam, not like it would have mattered. But I go for the Thunderbolt. It does a good amount of damage, so I go for it again. And I don't know. Yeah, that was definitely. Oh yeah, I got the crit. So it was definitely enough to take him out. So that's 2 down. He goes for his Greninja. Not sure why. I mean, he switched in with an Ice type, and he ended up being faster than me. I don't know what is with this kid using Ice Beams. So I don't know. But I went for the Volt Switch. I didn't feel like losing my Speedy, so I switched out, and I switched into You Mad Bro, thinking he was going to use the Ice Beam, and I knew he was, and I knew I was going to eat it up anyway, so I ate it up, and then I used Shadow Ball. I actually, I'm going to be honest with you, this is kind of a mistake. I didn't mean to use Volt Switch. I meant to use Thunderbolt, but I did anyway. But it's not like it really mattered, because either way, the Greninja went down. So then he switches into this Farfetch'd, and I'm seriously not too sure why he even has this on here. What can this Farfetch'd do to me? Like, why would you even switch in? I'm not too sure what this man was doing, but either way, I go for the Rest and Lumberry combination to heal myself back up, and then I realized, the Night Slash does about 40% with a crit, so I'm eating that up all day. But I don't want to get hit with another Night Slash, and I thought he was going to go for it again, so I switched out to my mofo nigga. But he goes for the Poison Jab, I'm eating that up like crazy. You don't even know. That did nothing, man. So the black sludge heals me up. I go for the cross poison, and he gets poisoned. Not bad. So now that I know that this thing will die eventually, and this thing can't touch me at all. I'm walling this Farfetch right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw out some toxic spikes for the hazards for his other Pokemon coming in. I ended up getting one set of toxic spikes in, and then I was gonna use it again, but I ended up using Crunch instead. I don't know why. I think it was like an accident, but either way, I was gonna let him die and set up another toxic spikes because one more toxic would have, one more hurt by poison would have killed him. But I guess I went for the Crunch anyway. Not a big deal. So that's it for the Farfetch. I believe that's his 4th Pokemon, and I've only lost 1 so far. Really happy with this this Drapion right here. This is my nigga, by the way. Okay, so he switches into his Lucario because he cannot be poisoned. So predicting the fighting move to come in, he uses Bone Rush, and I switched into my my trusty You Mad Bro, and I don't know, it just worked. I was so excited when I thought I did a smart move, but it wasn't meant to be that. But I switched in, he used Bone Rush and it missed. I went for the Will-O-Wisp to get the burn off, and then he gets burned. I switch into my Pinsir because I know I can take any hit from this thing physically, but he ends up going for the Dragon Pulse. I live with well enough health, 45%, because the boss. What more can I say? So the boss decides to Mega Evolve, and I use Superpower all over this man. I throw him across the freaking world. Of course, after this Poison Jab, eating it up. Even the crit, eating it up. Get the Earthquake. Bye. You are not living an Earthquake from Mega Pinsir. You are not. So this is his last Pokemon. I mean, knowing it was a Fire type, I didn't want to lose my Mega Pinsir. Either way, I knew I was going to win by now. So I switched into my Sanderson to take the Flamethrower like I predicted. Nicely. And then I just went for the Earthquake. And that is the battle. Yeah, so very happy with the way my first battle went. Hopefully I can get more battles like these. Hopefully it's against someone that's actually had their team in mind, and like I have. Because I think this man just threw in a bunch of Pokemon, and I don't even know if they were EV trained, so I feel like it's not even fair. But either way, still pretty excited about my first win. Hopefully I can keep the streak going. Very happy with the way the team worked. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, subscribe. I'll sub back. I'll make sure I have my friend code so you can battle me and trade and whatever. So thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you next time. Peace.